Hi, my name is David Miller, and this video is a response to the call for videos put out by Skeptimergent. In particular, I'm going to respond to a challenge posed by Kile Jones. He points to the interconnectedness that is at the heart of process thought. Everything that exists is interconnected. And Jones questions how that fits with another concept at the heart of process, that of free will. He posits that the more things are interconnected, the more determined they are. So he challenges the process notion of interconnectedness and free will together. And he uses the phrase libertarian free will, and it's that phrase that I'm going to push back on. And I'm going to do so not by directly referencing process thought, but by using the notions of free will that are developed by Jean-Jacques Rousseau in his book, The Social Contract. I think they have some relevance to the ideas in process thought. Like the other social contract thinkers of the Enlightenment, Rousseau contrasted human beings' natural state with that of civilization. In most of these thinkers, and in Rousseau, in our natural state, before civilization, all human beings are autonomous, total, individual, free will. I have the freedom to do whatever I have the power to do. But the problem is, so does everybody else. Other people have the freedom to bash me over the head and to take what property I have accumulated. And that's where the social contract comes in. We band together to create conditions in which we don't fear for our safety and in which we're not afraid people will take our stuff. So far, this is a standard social contract theory and not specific to Rousseau. But Rousseau does specifically develop a distinction between natural freedoms and social freedoms. He says the best societies, not all, but the best ones, create new freedoms for its citizens to enjoy that couldn't exist outside the framework of the social contract. And he illustrates that in this way. In my natural state, I might have the freedom to run naked through the forest as long as I have the power to do so. And so I could run naked through the forest until I exercised my free will to do something else, or until I no longer had the power to do that. Say exposure kills me. That's a natural freedom that perhaps I give up in society. I cannot run naked down the streets of my town. But the best societies give us freedom of intellectual development, of artistic refinement, of social relationships and social benefits that we couldn't have, that would not even exist in our natural state. So he's saying that there is some measure of autonomy, of free will, that is sacrificed to the social contract, but that a new level of freedom gets created that couldn't even otherwise exist. And that's what I'd like to propose, that the interconnectedness of process thought adds to the notion of free will. Rather than interconnectedness simply fostering determinism, interconnectedness can, it doesn't always, but it can, foster new forms of free will that would not be possible in a world that is not interconnected. I think there's something to be gained by thinking of the world in this manner. Thanks a lot.